I'm Hannah Cumming. I'm the writer, co-producer, and co-director of Camp Calypso.
And I'm Carly Boone, and I'm also the co-director and co-producer.
Camp Calypso is an upcoming horror short about a summer camp in 1978 with a history of misogynistic behavior that is hunted by a vengeful man-eating siren that lives in the lake. We're heavily inspired by Barbara Creed's concept of the monstrous feminine. Having powerful female monsters as well as powerful female protagonists is really vital to the story.
For Camp Calypso, we are heavily inspired by 70s and 80s horror camp slashers like Madman, Friday the 13th, The Burning, and Sleepaway Camp.
We're also really inspired by more contemporary feminist horror like Jennifer's Body for the character of the siren. Our team recently made a horror short titled Fanatico that is currently playing in festivals around the country, and we had a premiere at the Clinton Street Theater where we had over 200 attendees.
I'm Carlo Mary. I'm going to be doing special effects on Camp Calypso, and I previously worked with this team on the short film Fanatico. Working on Fanatico really inspired me to pursue more special effects work, and since production of that wrapped, I've been helping out at a studio here in town, and I assisted on set of an upcoming horror series for Crypt TV recently. So for the creature, without giving away too much about the look, there's definitely going to be some subtle prosthetic work, some airbrushing, contacts, teeth, probably some claw work. Now that I have a little more special effects experience than I did when we started working on Fanatico, I'm really excited to apply some of that to Camp Calypso and try out some new techniques, and I hope that you like what I'm able to come up with. We'll see. I might hate it.
Since working together on Fanatico as producers, Hannah and I decided that we wanted to create our own creative collective called Monstrous Femme Films, where we will be making progressive horror anthologies for the years to come, and Camp Calypso is the second installment in that anthology.
Femmes are so underrepresented behind the camera in horror, and so it's really important that we're giving ourselves that voice because nobody's going to give us that platform.
Horror is a genre that has historically always been about the other, and we really pride ourselves in giving voices to people that are underrepresented in our community, both in front and behind the camera.
I'm a huge fan of 60s and 70s fashion, as you can tell from Fanatico. Because we like doing period pieces, there's a certain attention to detail that I haven't seen in other student films. We want to make sure that everything's period accurate and you really feel like you're there.
Hi, I'm Emma Kogan, and I'm the costume designer for Camp Calypso, and I previously worked on Fanatico as costume designer. What interests me about Camp Calypso is that I get to explore the way costume can really progress a storyline, and what's exciting about this is that it's going to be so literally campy, but also I get to be kind of exaggerated in the costumes, and I get to exaggerate 1978 and distinguish it from 1963, and so that's going to be really fun to explore and see what we come up with. So where we're taking a lot of inspiration for costumes, obviously from camp horrors like Sleepaway Camp and Friday the 13th, which were right in that era. Also not only from like camp horror films, but also from actual like camp pictures and, talking to not only family, but fashion history resources for what did they actually wear at camp at that time, and what were the sort of kind of specific items that make 1978, and what distinguishes it from like the early 70s versus the late 70s.
It's really fun to work with a team of such talented, passionate people that really care about the work they're doing, and working with a small team like this that's so close-knit is always really good, and I think the content that comes out is strong because of it.
We have a really passionate cast and crew behind this production. We are all young, college-age student artists, and we really just want to create something that's going to be fun and meaningful. We need your help to make this movie happen, and all of your donations will go towards a multitude of different things, including props, costumes, transportation, and feeding our cast and crew.
We would never have been able to make Fanatico happen without all of our wonderful donors, so thank you so much for that. If you would consider donating to Camp Calypso, it would mean the world to us.
If you want to see Camp Calypso come to life, visit our GoFundMe and donate today. Thank you.